Welcome to my channel Physics with Akash Goel. In this video I am taking a problem on topic electromagnetic induction. The problem statement says three identical coils A, B, C are wound symmetrically on a toroidal iron core in the same sense. An alternating voltage source is connected across the coil A and an ideal voltmeter means of infinite resistance, is connected across the coil C. If the coil B is left open, the voltmeter reads half of the source voltage, that means this much. How much will the voltmeter of the coil be short circuited? So what is the reading of this voltmeter B if this coil is short circuited? So in the first situation, this coil is open, that means there is no current in this coil, and I am assuming that all the coils are of negligible resistance. There is no significant resistance of these coils, so these coils are of negligible resistance. So this is my assumption here. Coils have negligible resistance. Suppose I am denoting current in this coil using a symbol I1 and voltage across its terminal by a symbol V1. The similar symbols will be used for coil B, I2 and V2, and the symbols used for this coil are I3 and V3. So for initial situation when this coil B is open, तो उसके लिए मैं इक्वेशन यहाँ पर इस कॉइल के लिए लिख रहा हूँ. आई एम गोइंग टू राइट द इक्वेशन फॉर कॉइल नंबर 1. सो फॉर कॉइल नंबर 1, if voltage is V1, then this V1 is equal to, in this V1 there is contribution due to self inductance, there is contribution due to mutual inductance. So self inductance, suppose self inductance is equal to L, so this will be L. All the coils will have same self inductance, so because all the coils are identical, so this has self inductance equal to L, this is also L, this is also L, so this L multiplied by di1 by dt, and other terms will be of mutual inductance. So initially when there is no closing of this coil, then I2 will be 0. If this coil is open, then there is no current in this coil, so there is no mutual inductance between A and B initially. What is mutual inductance between A and C? So this is M, and the current in this coil is I3, which is di3 by dt. So initially, case number 1, obviously this I2 is equal to 0 because the coil is open, and in this coil I3 will also be 0 because of very high resistance of this voltmeter. So I can take I3 is approximately equal to 0, so this term also vanishes and this become L di1 by dt. So this is V1. And what about V3? V3 is potential difference across the terminals of these coils. So this V3 is equal to L. What is current? This is di3 by dt, and again the effect of mutual inductance between the coil A and coil C. Coil B has no current, so there is no mutual inductance between B and C. So mutual inductance effect between A and C, this is M, and current in this coil, so this is di1 by dt, and it is given that this is equal to V1 by 2. Again this I3 is equal to 0, so this term will go, so we will have M di1 by dt, this is equal to V1 by 2, and this di1 by dt, or for V1 I can also write V1 from this equation. This V1 is equal to also L di1 by dt. From both the sides this di1 by dt will be cancelled, and this mutual inductance is equal to L by 2. So mutual inductance for pair of coils A and C is L by 2. For any of the pairs, the mutual inductance will be same because of symmetry. For pair of B and C, this is again L by 2. For pair of A and B, this is again L by 2. For any pair, the mutual inductance will be L by 2 according to symmetry. All the coils are identical and kept symmetrically. So mutual inductance will be same for all the coils. So from this information, we got M is equal to L by 2. Now we are taking the case number 2 when the coil is short circuited. So when the coil is short circuited, when B is short circuited, so when B is short circuited, so again I am going to write these equations. Obviously this V1 will be the same, this is the source voltage, but current in this coil may be changed due to the effect of mutual inductance and all from B also. So I am again writing the symbol I1, but this I1 can be different from the I1 which I wrote for the case number 1. So I am using the same symbol, but I1 is different for the two cases. So again this V1 is equal to, due to self and due to mutual, so mutual inductance between A and B, this is M, this is di2 by dt. Again current in this coil will be 0 almost, so I am not writing the mutual inductance term between A and C. It will be M di3 by dt, where I3 is almost 0 at all the time. So this is equal to this, and for M we can write L by 2 also. So this is L di1 by dt plus M is L by 2. So we can use this. For V2, V2 is equal to current, self current, this is di2 by dt, and the mutual effects, mutual inductance between A and B, so it is M, and current in coil A, this is I1, this is di1 by dt, and mutual inductance between B and C, and it will be M di3 by dt, current in the coil 3, and obviously this is 0. And V2 is also 0 because this is short circuiting, and due to short circuiting there is no potential difference between these 2 points. So this V2 should be equal to 0, and from here we can also write L di2 by dt, this is equal to minus M, and M is equal to L by 2. So this is minus L by 2 di1 by dt. So we can find the relation between di2 by dt and di1 by dt. So di2 by dt, this is equal to minus half di1 by dt, and we can use this relation into this, and this is L di1 by dt plus L by 2, and for di2 by dt we can write minus half di1 by dt. So this is L minus L by 4, this is 3L by 4 di1 by dt. So V1 I can write in terms of di1 by dt only. Now we have to find V3. So this V3 is equal to the term due to self inductance, which is L di3 by dt, and since I3 is 0, so this term is equal to 0. Mutual inductance between the A and C, and mutual inductance between B and C. So this is M, and mutual inductance between A and C, this is di1 by dt. Again this is M, mutual inductance between B and C, which is di2 by dt. So this term will go, since I3 is 0 always, and this M can be taken as common. M is equal to L by 2 and di1 by dt plus di2 by dt. So this is di1 by dt, and what is di2 by dt? di2 by dt is minus half di1 by dt. So this is going to be L by 4 di1 by dt, and if we compare V3 and V1, so this is L by 4 di1 by dt, and this is 3L by 4 di1 by dt. So obviously this is V1 by 3. So the reading will be 1/3 of the source voltage. So V3 is equal to V1 by 3.